Okay, Tom, we got the S&P futures here on a 30-minute basis.
Okay, put a daily up there. You got a daily? Go to a daily.
All right, there's a daily.
All right, look at the high of yesterday. The high of yesterday
That would be 67.05,
and the high of the day.
67.02.
Okay. And then the low of yesterday was 66.24, I believe.
That's right.
Okay. And the low of the day was 66.53. So it's sort of like an inside day, but it's tilted towards the upside. Very interesting to me going into the weekend that we're right here. Put gold in there daily. This is, I tell you what, let's just go through the seven. So we did even, you did the NASDAQ.
There's a 30-minute on the NASDAQ, and here comes the daily. High from yesterday, 24,793. High from today, 24,747.
So inside day for the NASDAQ too, huh?
That's right.
I put the TQQ in there.
Oops, sorry. Going through
Dow's fine. Dow's fine. Got a higher high on the Dow.
Yep. Back up to the week open.
That's the only one that's up to the week Oakland, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is. And we are recording. We're on YouTube and we have an extra recorder going just for good measure.
All right, go to crude oil.
Okay. There's a daily on crude oil.
Okay, crude oil broke out the high. Okay, go to gold. Gold made a slightly new high today, but it didn't make a high for the week, did it? Okay. Silver's been very hot. Silver had a tremendous day. I thought 45.50 would hold it, but they broke it higher and went to 46.95. We're at 47. Pretty interesting on silver. Okay. And bonds, put bonds in there. Was that about 17 where it takes out all those recent highs? Looks like about 17 would do it.
Yeah, this clump of highs right here, the highest point is 116.30. So yeah, right around 117.
All right, bring up the government shutdown. Let's look at it, see where it is today.
All right, give me a moment. I posted into the chat so everybody can follow along on their own computer. And then I'll show it live here.
Okay.
Loading in is now up to 69%, Tom. A little bit higher.
Okay. So the news that came out today was posted that they've got a deal supposedly on Gaza. So let's think about it. You had great news today, you had great news yesterday, and you had news on the war in Israel today. And the market, if you take and look at the range, is slightly above the midpoint. I think 66.90 was the midpoint. If you do the calculation, 67.56 to 66.24.
Today's midpoint is 66.77.
No, I'm talking about if you take the high, 5-day high, 5-day low, and take the midpoint of that.
Midpoint for the week, let's see, is 66.90.
Yeah, that's what I had, 66.90, and you're currently trading 66.94. So we're right around the center point. What that means is that the longs and the shorts, right now are in a neutral position. I think this news about the government has put a real cloud over the rally, okay? Even though it's up here where it is. Yeah, Neil, we're just gonna hold tight. Hold tight. All right, so here's what's happened. Yesterday, the high of the government shutdown was 62. Today, it's at 69. Sunday night ought to be real interesting. And Monday ought to be even, Sunday night ought to be real interesting. But Monday is going to be a heck of a day. I can tell you that right now. Right at the end of September, coming off the weekend, news back and forth. It's going to be a pretty good trading day, I think Monday will be, based on that. All right, let's go. Any questions about any of the markets we just covered? I tried to give you an overview because I wanted to look at it myself and sort of put things in perspective. Reckitt says 71% on poly market, so it's going up a little bit there, huh? Okay. All right, we'll see how it plays out. All you can do at this stage, risk involved in trading. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Hey, for those that don't know, I'm a former Air Force officer, active trader, obviously, former member of Chicago Mercantile Exchange, have 3 books, worked with students since 1996. Now, I got a question for everybody. Tell me if you are new in here. Tell me if you're new. New, like last 6 months or so. Type in I'm new last 6 months. I want to get a feel for how many people here are new. And just say last 6 months. Gwen's new. Okay, hello, Gwen. Welcome. Roz is new. John's new. Miles is new. Todd's new. There's Roger. He's not new. He's an old. Jim R is tomorrow. Barbara's new. Okay. Carlos is new. Okay. Now, perfect. At DTI, we help you master the markets through education, training, and experience. Thank you for coming, and I think that it's good stuff. Education, training, experience. Now, if you're interested in all my trading services, how many people that are new know how to put in trades? Let me ask that question. How many people? Hey, David, I left you a message. Did you see it? Can you call me at the end of this? I got a trade on silver I was going to give you. Yeah, David R and David C called me. I got a trade. We got to get it in before 5. David Cormier was in here. But if you want the services, the cheapest way to do all the services is join our gold program. Put your name and number in here, and we'll have somebody call you today and explain the benefits of that if you're interested. Anybody interested that is due, like to save a lot of money? That's our gold program. Jennifer's a gold. She's new. Okay. All right, Carlos, put your phone number and I have Katrina give you a call, okay? Put your phone number in there and I'll have her call you. One of my long-term students says, what I'm going to talk about today, the SPX is better than gold, in his humble opinion. Here's the gold application. Folks, I don't know about you, but I'm getting ready to go on a march in October to accelerate, that's right, accelerate what we do. And I want to know who's going to be with me and who's going to be left out. Jonathan, where am I at right now, accuracy-wise? About 90%?
Yeah, that's about right for September. Oh, yeah.
No, the whole 180 trades I've done since May.
Yeah, pretty close, if not exactly that. Yeah. I'm not sure the exact number. Can't tell you. Don't quote me, but it's real, very, very
close.
Yeah, pretty close to 90%.
Yeah, I think it is. I think September's at 90, so it has to be around 90. But anyway, how many people would like to trade with somebody in October that's right 9 out of 10 times? I'm about to open it up. October, November, December is my best times of the year, so you might as well saddle up and get in. Hey, Cherry. Yeah, get the retirement center. I'm gonna leave the stocks where they are right now. We're not gonna make any changes to the portfolio. If you want to be part of the retirement account I'm running, we got two option plays already, approximately 20% each profits. Got some positions in there, look fairly good. We're getting dividends and everything. It's pretty cool. If you want to join, there's the link. Get joined. It's free. And we had Uber that we got out of due to the seasonality of it for October, November, December. Okay. If you join the retirement, send Roe at DTI Trader an email. He'll give you a referral, and you can use that link, sort of get in the speedy lane to get everything approved. Thank you, Roger, for saying that. Next. This is our newsletter. It's $9.99 for a year. We're about to take this to X. We're going to put it on X, and great is you know, people just rave about it. I think Adam told me we had this week 25 new people that joined, and we had 100 over the last 30 days. We got 560 people. Our next stop 600. So try to get on board if you don't have it. That price, I might change it or put that on there. Subject to change. That's $9.99 for a year. Okay. Our 3-day updates, I'm gonna have Jonathan update it. So just check your sheet, okay?
Yeah, I hear you, Tom. You mean you wanted to move on, but I'll update it right now. Is that what you're saying?
No, update it and just see they've got the link and they can update. I don't want to look at it. I want you to update it and print it off from me. I want you to read really what Charlie just wrote. That's so nice, Charlie, for putting that in there. Okay.
So what Charlie wrote, let's see, somebody just reposted what Roger said. Here's what Charlie said. He
Those are
seconds the
real.
endorsement for gold, Tom, your gold program. He says he has seen the same value that Carol has seen with the gold program. He went gold a couple years ago. Tom's been growing absolutely the best series of classes that he's ever been exposed to, looks like is what he says. Yep. Awesome, Charles. Thank you.
Y'all remember that movie, The Right Stuff? All you Air Force Navy guys, and the guy looked at him and he asked Dennis was playing the part of Cooper, and he said, "Who's the best pilot you ever saw?" And the guy says, "You're looking at it." Y'all remember that line? Who's the best pilot, right? Charlie just gave me that title here. Thank you, Charlie. And there's the gold application if you need it. Next. Okay, how many people want me to continue my training trade for September? You got to vote now. I got to see a bunch of yeses if you want me to keep doing this in October. I got to hear from you. 11 o'clock. I'm getting a lot of yeses. All right. We'll do it in October then. Here's our titles next week on Train and Trade. We got how to find key levels in the market with the research key. This is one of our oldest features. We'll focus on that. I use it over the weekend. I use it all the time if I need to know information. Tuesday, we're going to talk about a feature inside the roadmap. Each day has certain numbers that I use. I had it programmed into the roadmap to make it special. This was created for those people that don't like charts, don't like anything, they just want to know the answer. This is the 5-star master sheet. Basically, can you count to find a 5 to find a winning trade? Simple, straightforward, it works. If you can count to 5. Genesis Hour. I introduced this about 3 years ago. Probably one of the best programs inside the DTI staple that helps you determine whether to be long, short, or out, midday. I love the Genesis. I show people all the time the power of Genesis. Building the October spreadsheet and the trade tracker on Friday. This gets us set up for the month. And that wraps up Train and Trade subject lines next week. Don't miss it. You'll regret it if you do. Here's 5 things to watch next week. Employment situation, that's on Friday, October 3rd. Notice it's at 8:30 in the morning. It's the biggest report of the month. Manufacturing during the week on Wednesday, first day of October. Consumer confidence next week. We'll find out how everybody's feeling about what's going on, how households feel. Very important. Home sales. I'm interested in this housing data because I'm trying to see, I think there's been an uptick in house sales. This report should substantiate that, okay? Nike's next week. Put on your running shoes. Constellation Brands, Wednesday, October 1st. I'd watch that Jeffries, by the way, too, that financial group, because we're going into this season of falling rates. It ought to help you. Here's the news and the times they're coming out. You can take a snapshot of that. You don't have to do any research. It's right there. That's next week's schedule. How many people's loving my Delta 50 strategy inside futures? It's pretty awesome, isn't it, each day using it? Carol's had a good month. She just posted her retirement earnings. Pretty good stuff. Any questions about next week's schedule?
And hey, Tom, before we move on here, I wanted to ask, are you interested in doing a weekend Profits Club
Oh,
trade?
there's no way I'm gonna do one this week, not with that cloud over the market. I'll wait.
Yep, I just wanted to confirm for, I know some people.
No way.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not gonna put my record on the line 23 in a row.
I don't blame you. That's why your record is as good as it is.
Yep. Got to make the decision when the odds are in your favor, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Call us. Karina will call you about the gold as soon as we finish. Oh, let's talk about SPX. This is a program that's really going to be the best program in the industry when I finish. How many people believe that? That this, what I'm doing in SPX/XSP will be the best program in the industry. How many people believe that statement? We've got more gains from what I've taught people in the month that we've been doing it than anything that I've done since I've been doing this game. I took a different approach. What I did, I said, I'm going to do a whole bunch of training and teach you about market timing. How market timing can make you money at different times in the day with these zero dated options. But you got to have the right vehicle. And the beautiful thing about it is people listen, and that beta group right now is going in. As Charlie said, don't bet against that one, what I just said. Be part of it. It's really going to go aggressive next week. So this is your chance, what I put together. Let's keep going. SPX. Everybody knows what the SPX is. XSP. It's a short-term option. Hardest market I ever learned to trade. I did it, and I'm very pleased with the product, but it's getting better and better each week. Okay? I would recommend that you study SPX this weekend, as Carol just suggested. Go through the tapes. We got some masterful tapes in here that will help you with market timing and what's about to unfold. You got to do that. You don't do anything else. These are the two markets I focus on, and I've got identifiable times each week to trade these where you don't have to sit there and look at the screen all day. It's just pretty exciting doing both these trades. And there are tax benefits here too. You know that, right? 60/40. So here's what I'm going to do. Keep going. I'll focus on the SPX. That's where I buy calls, buy puts, and XSP where I do premium capture. You're doing both in the same days. And when the structure favors defined risk, we do it. Now let me stop you. You have the benefit by watching these master tapes over the weekend and being ready to go. And if you're in the program, you ought to review it. Keep going. Tuesday and Thursday, I'll be with you live in the morning. And Tuesday and Thursday in the evening, 3:30 to 4. To set that up. I'm ready if you're ready. We're going to do over 100 trades over the next year. Simple and straightforward. The program won't start till Wednesday officially, but we're going to do trades Monday and Tuesday. Let's set it up. I would say I accomplished this. I didn't know how hard it was going to be, but we got it done. Everybody in that program now is posting trade after trade after I taught them some insights to get market direction. You had it today, you got to be smiling, and guess what? I'm smiling when you're smiling. Now, if we stay with a simple game plan, it will produce, we're talking about one contract at a time. Here's a look at what would happen if you hit the goals at 70% accuracy on the calls and the puts that you buy. That generates $1,200 every 10 trades using this profile I teach. Get better than 70%, you make more. Do more than one contract, you make more. You put 1,000 down, and it's about 4 times, actually 5 times that. Anybody want to make $6,000? Anybody want to do that next week? Review those tapes over the weekend. The material's there, and I'll be with you as we go into next week. Let's do it. You know I value accuracy. It lowers our risk. Here's what we're talking about. I'm 93% accurate on the trades I issued in May. June was a special month, 100% accuracy. Believe that, 27 there. And then I came back for Sawgrass, my annual seminar, and was 100% accuracy there. Huge success. Who attended Sawgrass? Hey, by the way, make sure you got a seat. We got limited seating next year. We got limited seating next year at Sawgrass. That'll be the first weekend in June.
That starts May 30. It's May 31st, June 1 and 2.
May 31st, June 1 and 2. Thanks, Adam. July, 85% accuracy. There's Sawgrass. Tell Jeffrey to call Carol. She's probably wanting to do another one-on-one on that January class I'm doing that I announced today. I know she'll be there in January. She's with me every January. So will you tell Jeffrey to get a hold of Kelly or Carol?
Yep, got it.
Okay, because that's her slot if she wants it. She's done it for the last 4 years. I don't see any sense changing. Do you, Carol? 85% accuracy. Let's do it. What's the bottom line? All those trades, May through August, 162 winners, 17 losers, 1 break even, 90% accuracy. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Those are real issued trades that I do. And it would surprise me to have close to 200 trades by the end of the year over the next 3 months, because those are everything up to this point has been setting up for October, November, December. And I'm checking my calendar. Get it done, Carol, today, okay? Because I got other people asking for it. You got to get it done. September doesn't look bad there. Look at that. All right, here's the offer I created just for today for 10 people. I have an SPX XSP channel. All trades be posted in real time. I'll trade 9:45 to 10:30, XSP 3:30 to 4. You do it right, watch those tapes this weekend, you can have a great week with me. Let's get there. Let's get to it. Let's do it. I want everyone to watch those tapes in that program and be ready to go Monday. Okay, here's what I set up. 1 year membership's $2,000. Only 10 people, new people, can test me out to the end of the year for $549. Anybody taking those spots right there, let me know, because I'll open it up for 10 people, because this program is so critical to putting you on the right path. I did it today and today only. There's one gone. There's one. There's 9 left. Eat enough if you want it. And then you can roll that into the year after you've been there 3 months if you want to. But I got to build the people there, because this is so powerful what I'm putting together. Simple but straightforward. Okay, we got 8 left. 8 left. Seven left. 7 left. Cut it off, Adam. I only want to do this one time, okay? Yeah, they just hit that link and they can join. That's pretty simple. Jim says, if you're not in, you better grab this, because he's already made 5 figures in what I've taught him in the SPX. Real life example of one of the students that took a chance. He bought the annual program, but if you want to try it, here's your trial to the end of the year. Adam, I'm serious. Don't let it. 10's all I'm doing this to. I want annual people. I just thought I'd do this because we had a lot of new people, and I thought I'd give them a shot. Okay? Definitely cut it off once you get to 10. 9:45 new bar. 9:45 to 10 and 3:30 to 4. I'm going to trade every day next week. Monday, down to 6. 6 ovens left. Now, write this date down, January 12th and 13th. I haven't seen a slide on it. If you want to come in person to Ponte Vedra, Carol, I thought that's the one you wanted, but you want Sawgrass, but I'd do that one too. You've been with me every year, one-on-one after that class. You ought to come to that class too, okay? I'd like to kick off the year with you. You're my lucky piece. Jeffrey will be calling you, getting you booked.
Yep, Jeffrey knows and is going to be calling her.
Yeah, did you tell Kareen to call Carlos? He wants a gold.
Yep.
All right, folks, I'm going to wrap it up. Sunday night at 8, we'll know more. Monday's going to be a key day. Join this program. Watch those tapes over the weekend and be ready to go Monday morning. I'm down to 5. I got 5 of them left. 5. No, I'm doing these trades every day next week, New Bar. Monday through Friday next week, the transition from the beta to the real program. After the real program starts, it'll be Tuesday and Thursday. But right next week, I'm doing every day next week. I'll use that Telegram channel, and I'll be live on most of those days. Folks, I want everybody to have a great weekend. David, I'll be calling you right now with that silver. And Dave R., I'll call you after I finish talking to Dave C. Y'all have a good day. Everybody Pat yourself on the back. We had another great week.
Hey, Carol, Jeffrey said he left you a voicemail, so just call him back once you,
Hey, tell Jeffrey, get her booked for January too, because I'm saving that slot 4, okay? On the one-on-one in that class in January. If
Yeah.
not, she's gonna lose it because I got 3 other people asking for it. I said, Carol got first shot. Okay? Got it? Let's end with my song. Play my song one more time.
one second. Let me get it up.
In the early light, before the rooster crows, T-bus sits where the ticker flows. A coffee cup, a steady hand. He trades the market like a riverboat man. Oh, T-bus, he's trading his way through the peaks and the falls, come what may, with a gut full of grit and a heart that won't sway. T-bus, he did it his way. He watches the charts like the stars in the sky, looking for answers, a reason why. Some call it luck, some call it skill, but Tom just calls it paying the bills. Through the red and the green, he's danced with a line. Every loss and each win, a tale of his time. Oh, T-bus, he's trading his way through the peaks and the falls, come what may, with a gut full of grit and a heart that won't sway. T-bus, he did it his way. Not every day's a victory, not every trade a gold, but he's learned to weather storms, let the stories unfold. With his eyes on the prize, his heart in the fray, T-bus stands tall at the end of the day. Not every day's a victory, not every trade a gold, but he's learned to weather storms, let the stories unfold. With his eyes on the prize, his heart in the fray, T-bus stands tall at the end of the day. Not every day's a victory, not every trade a gold, but he's learned to weather storms, let the stories unfold. With his eyes on the prize, his heart in the fray, T-bus stands tall at the end of the day. Not every day's a victory, not every trade a gold, but he's learned to weather storms, let the stories unfold. before the rooster crows. T-Buzz sits where the ticker flows. A coffee cup, a steady hand. He trades a market like a riverboat man. Oh, T-Buzz, he's trading his way through the peaks and the falls, come what may, with a gut full of grit and a heart that won't sway. T-Buzz, he did it his way. He watches the charts like the stars in the sky, looking for answers, a reason why. Some call it luck, some call it skill, but Tom just calls it paying the bills. Through the red and the green, he's danced with the line. Every loss and each win, a tale